Thank you for watching Grexa Golf Instruction. Today I'd like to take a look at one of my students. He's put a lot of time and effort into his golf swing, and he's really remained patient throughout the process of learning how to make some key corrections to his golf swing. Let's start by just taking a look at the swing here in slow motion from start to finish. You are going to notice a slight little pause at the top, and this is something that we've currently worked on just to allow for smoothness in the transition. In that particular swing, he didn't time it correctly. However, with the golf swing, as most of us already do know, it takes some time to build up the timing relative to making some key changes. And again, whenever you do make a change with your golf swing, one of the things that we want to make sure that you do is you remain patient and understand that you're going to have to hit some bad shots to create much more better shots or more consistency. So again, as you see here at the top, we have a slight pause, and we allow him to work into gathering speed more throughout the entire golf swing. So remaining patient after the club is loaded is going to be a key ingredient to making sure that you're pulling and accelerating the club through the impact position. Here we have a good close-up view of just the lower body and how the lower body stays and remains nice and stable to the top. And then we get the legs, knees, and hips beginning the transaction while the hands remain relatively passive as they transition into the downswing. Here's a good close-up video as you can see him loading the golf club to the top, and again remaining very, very passive as he begins to transition. Again, you see the slight pause so he can build up the speed and pull that golf club more through impact. Now, one of the things a lot of people ask me, and I get questioned a lot, is when do I release the golf club? Ideally, in a good scenario, I would want you to load that golf club and remain and hold good wrist hinge as you transition, and start to release the wrists to hit the golf ball about when they get over top of that right thigh. Now you notice here too, with this student, we want to make sure that the hips are pulling and turning so that the arms and the hands follow. Here's a good position at the top. You see him set the club well. And then when he gets quick, you can see the over-the-top move. Any over-the-top move or a move that's too steep can cause the golf ball to be very erratic when it flies. Much better transition here. You're going to see the hands drop more down. Not nearly as much over the top. More patience with the pause. Therefore, a much better plane coming down and getting through impact. You could really see in that slow motion there the hips start to fire, and using the lower body to generate some club speed. He's done a really, really good job of improving the posture. The posture is now fantastic. It's a good solid posture. Swings the club on plane to get it to the top. And now it's just a matter again of remaining patient so that the club does not come over the top. And in some swings from time to time, you will see the club get more over the top. This one here, you can see it come a little over the top, and he timed it well, but making much more solid contact with the golf ball. Again, good backswing. You can see the club swinging on plane to the top. In this particular swing, you're going to see he made a very, very good move to the top. However, this club got very steep coming down. You're going to see the club face cut across the ball and the ball go off to the right. And when that ball gets cut with the club face or cuts across the ball, you're going to create some side spin. I'd like to take a moment just to thank Wildwood Green for allowing us to use the driving range to create these wonderful videos. You can see here some different camera angles. Now we got a little bit of creative with the videotaping, so we wanted to get a face-on angle so that you can see the club load well at the top and create some very, very good hip transition. And during the end of this lesson, we really started to get some fantastic contact. Throughout the whole entire lesson, I would say that we got some of the best contact yet that we've seen. The timing's now starting to get a lot better. Again, the patience is a lot better. Getting the golf club on plane is much better. And when all these things start to work very well, you almost can't help but start to create some good solid contact with the golf ball. Good feedback by hitting the golf ball nice and solid and getting through your shot. Excellent job. Here closer towards the end of the lesson, you can see looking more down on top, which is a great camera angle to have. You can see the width and extension on the takeaway. Loading the golf club well to the top. Good full shoulder turn, head behind the ball, and again remaining patient is going to help lag the club, pull, and get some good compression on that golf ball. Also create good acceleration and club head speed. Getting down here a little closer to the ground, switching camera angles again, you can see we get a bird's eye view of what the club looks like when you take it away and what it's going to look like coming back to the golf ball more at impact. And again, what we really want to avoid, because in the past he was really coming over the top. We're getting golf swings now that are swinging more on plane. And when that happens, we get more solid contact. In that particular swing, again, you can see the club head slip a little bit across the golf ball, and if the club face closes, you get it pulled or pull it to the left. And in this case, it comes over the top, but the club face is open, so he cuts across the ball, and the ball shoots off to the right, creating a lot of side spin on that ball and taking really a lot of compression off of that golf ball as well. So the golf ball is not going to be compressed if it's cutting across the golf ball. As we get that golf club coming more into the golf ball, in the center of the face looking more at the ball, it's going to be more square and the ball is going to fly a lot straighter. I'd like to thank you for watching Grexa Golf Instruction. If you're in the Raleigh-Durham area and you need help with your game and you would like it videotaped, please call me here at Wildwood Green. I'd be happy to videotape your golf swing.